Welcome back to AFCRDTV after a summer break. I'm here at training on this July Thursday with manager Andy Peaks just before our first friendly against Barwell. Andy, first of all, did you have a good summer?
Yeah, had a lovely summer so far, thanks John. Doesn't seem a particularly long break, but yeah, looking forward to getting back to work really.
I think we'll start with the fixtures because they came out today, good timing. And also, first of all, your thoughts about being back in the Southern League South East, I think it's called now, not Central. We've moved somehow.
Yeah, obviously it's going to be a challenge, as we know. Obviously not so much travelling, which is a big plus. I think it's better for some of the players that we've got based Milton Keynes wise, Northampton wise, so travel wise a lot better. Enjoyed last year though. I thought it was a really tough league. I thought we acquitted ourselves really well in it, and met some nice people at some nice grounds, but the travelling was particularly seemed to get longer and longer as the season went on. Luckily we had a great away record, so it made it not quite as bad. But yeah, going back to league, we knew a little bit about the season before. Quite a lot of the same teams in it, so obviously we know what they're all like, how desperate they were to beat us, and I'm sure this year will be no different.
Before we talk about the fixtures, let's just talk about the league, because there's going to be a restructuring after this season. 2 promotion places, automatic places, and I think if one of the teams, the best team who finishes third, also gets promoted, so you could actually get in the playoffs from 4th to 7th by my mathematics.
Yes, I believe it's changed a little bit, which gives you a little bit more scope, doesn't it, to get in ideally the top 2, to be honest, this year. I don't think any of us want to go through the playoffs after the last 2 years. However, as I've all said, I would take a playoff place now before a ball's been kicked, because that's the sort of end of table we need to be at, and where I believe we can be. But my aim is to get up straight away, obviously.
I know it's difficult because we're not sure going to be starting at Hayden Road or down at AFC Kempston for the first game, but Hanwell at home first game, and then down to Tame United, I think it is.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know a lot about any of the teams, because although you can look at last year's record, we don't know what sort of influx they've had of either players or financial of any of the clubs at the moment, so it's going to be a little bit see how we go. But for me to start home, whether it be Hayden Road or Kempston's a massive plus. You want to start at home, and then obviously on the Tuesday we go to Tame. We know a little bit about that from when we went before. We know it's a nice facility, we know it's a decent pitch, so yeah, 2 games to look forward to. Up to us to go and get some points and get us up and running as early as we can this year.
Have you managed to get down to Hayden Road with the painting going on?
I haven't. I've seen some pictures, I've heard bits and bobs, and I know it's going to be in good shape. I've made I've not hidden the fact how excited I am to go back there. I think we can get a really good atmosphere there. I know it'd be done up really well from the volunteers we've got, and the pitch is going to be spot on, so it's up to us as a group of players and management to make sure we put a team on the pitch which makes the people want to come and watch us and create a great atmosphere. But looking forward to it.
So let's now look at your playing squad. I know you've been busy during the summer. Can you tell us, first of all, any players who obviously left from last season that you can tell us about?
Well, I think we know the ones, don't we? I'll go through them. Obviously Quiggs has moved on. He's gone to Leamington. Sean, I'm not sure where he's gone. Obviously, again, travel's going to be too much for him. He's quite northern based, done a lot of his work in Dudley last year, so that made it difficult. Jack Bowen's decided to try and play at high level again. Obviously, Carl McNulty's, he spoke to us a little bit. He's decided with his work commitment it's going to make a lot more sense for him to play more local, so he's gone to Kempston again. We wish him well. He's a good servant last year, played in a lot of positions. So yeah, he goes with our best wishes. But apart from that, most of us are coming back hungry. We've added a few, so looking forward to it.
One question I know the fans will want to know: how is Jack Ashton?
Yeah, Jack's surprisingly come on really well. We've been really pleased with his progress so far. Obviously had the operation. He's been out doing a little bit of running. He was up here last week with Kelly. So we're not going to rush Jack, as I've said, because he's important to us. We want him to be right. But yeah, he's heading in the right direction.
And I think new players, we talk about new players, well, Ross Alton is technically a new player, isn't he? Yeah,
Ross is another one. He had the injury last year. Didn't rush him back. We know what Ross brings to the club. He's done a lot of the pre-season so far, so he'll be a massive plus. He's got bags of ability, adds a lot of quality to the team. So yeah, he'll be like having a new player back.
He also talks a lot, doesn't he?
He talks a lot, yeah, he's a good talker, is Ross, but he backs it up with his ability, so I don't mind that.
OK, so can you tell us about any of the players we're definitely going to sign?
Yeah, Chris Dillon's signed, centre forward, proven, great signing for us. Delighted to get him. Got a couple of wide players in, Joel, who played briefly with us a few games. A couple of years ago he's been away and played some football in Sweden. He'll add loads of pace. Darryl Smith's come in from Newport Pagnell. He can play in the hole again, or he can play wide. He's got a lovely left foot. Again, he'll add something. Luke Fairlam, another wide player, loads of pace, loads of ability, exciting players. So delighted with all of those, to be honest.
I think also, just looking here, there's quite a lot here at training tonight. We've got a few youngsters as well, haven't we?
Yeah, we've got quite a few youngsters to have a look at, and I'm confident some of them are going to sign as well. I'm not going to disclose loads of it at the moment. People see them in the pre-season friendlies, and we'll make some decisions on them. Got a couple of defenders to look at as well, which is a big plus. Which is probably an area again we needed certainly century last year to back the squad up with. So yeah, I think it bodes really well, John.
And of course we've got Liam Dolman, had a great season last year. You're going to decide on captain later during the pre-season?
Yeah, I mean, Richard's come back. Bunce, he was fantastic last year. I think he had probably his fittest season. He's come back, looks really fit, so that's great. He was the captain last year. Liam Dolman, again, has come back. He's actually lost a little bit of weight. He's got married. He lost a little bit of weight and had to have his suit adjusted. So yeah, that's a massive plus. They're both really hungry. They're experienced players. Same as Matt Finley. Some of the older ones, Tom Lorraine. They've all come back again. They know this, unfinished business at this club. So they've come back really hungry. Got some young kids, put a bit of pressure on them, which is exactly what I want it to be. So I think it bodes well.
And final question: FA Cup draw was you couldn't script it, could you? That we could end up going back to the Dog and Duck to play Wellingborough Town. I know we could end up in Norfolk. I think you asked us where that was, Fakenham. So it is a bit of a difference than going down to the Dog and Duck. Any views on that?
I think you could have scripted it, actually, to be honest. I'm pretty certain it was decided we'd probably go to Wellingborough. But no, at the end of the day, FA Cup, we've had 2 or 3 great seasons in the FA Cup. We've got to try and do the same. It's one of them where you want to do as well as you can. I've always said that. There's loads of interest for the club. It's good financially. We were fortunate last year in the first game against Silby, if I remember rightly. We could easily have gone out, and it's that sort of thing you never know in the FA Cup. So whoever it is, we won't take them lightly. But we want to go as far as we can in it.
Well, thanks, mate. I think we're probably going to be doing this quite a lot during the season, aren't we?
Yeah, I hope so. With a smiling face, John.
Thanks, mate. Thanks, Andy. I'm now here with a new player, or a player actually has played for the club before, Joel Jesse. Joel, welcome back.
Thank you.
Let's start with when you played for the Diamonds 2-3 seasons ago.
Yeah, I think it was 2-3 seasons ago when I joined the Diamonds. So I really enjoyed my time there, and then I went off to play in Sweden. Yeah.
So whereabouts in Sweden?
Like north of Sweden. The north is like near a place called Östersund, but I know it. Yeah, so near there, I played there.
I used to work in the Nordics.
Oh, okay.
So I used to go to Sweden a lot. So how did you find Swedish life?
Yeah, no, the Swedish life was really nice. I was there for a year and a half, so it was really nice. Picked up the language, so it was quite good. Enjoyed my time there, but I wanted to come back home, back to my family and that. So I thought I'd come back to where I belong, really.
I've got to ask you, because of Sweden, did you ever try that fish in the tin?
Oh.
Do you know the one I mean?
No, which one?
Oh, it's when they actually store fish in a tin. It's horrible. It's
Yeah, I know which one you're on about. No, I didn't try it. I don't like fish, so no, I didn't try it.
Okay, let's go back to your playing in Sweden. Where were you playing, and what kind of level?
It's basically let's say League 2 here, but it's called Division 3 over there. So it's so basically it's the 3rd level in Sweden down there. So.
What was the weather like? Cold?
Oh, the weather, yeah, it was cold. In the winter, it was really cold, very cold. But you just get used to it, really. Yeah.
So, do you think it didn't help your football and your development?
I think the technical aspects of the side really helped me. I think I improved really well. So, and physically, I thought I improved as well. And obviously, being in a different different environment, it was really good experience.
So, for the fans who don't remember, flying winger.
Yeah, that's me, flying winger. To be fair, in Sweden, I was playing more of a right wing back because they played 3-5-2. But that's me really. I'm a winger. I like to get forward, use my speed, power, and my technicality. Really, that's me.
I think we missed those last season. Actually, as we speak to all our fans, wingers we didn't have. But and a goal machine as well, or
yeah, of course. I always like to score. Always like to help the team get a few goals, few assists. But yeah, I like to get involved with the goals. So hopefully, I'll be scoring some goals.
And how's pre-season training so far?
I think I'm impressed with the way things are going, the way the club is run very professionally, and I like it. I like the training. Lamy puts out great sessions, so you can only just get better. So I'm just looking forward to it. Yeah.
Now, don't forget, we're not going to the Dog and Duck on Saturday. We're playing at Hayden Road in Rushden.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, it's a new one. I've not been there, so it'll be good to play down there and see what it's like. I hope it's better than a dog and duck.
I think you might need to wait a month before it'd be better than a dog and duck. But it's in progress, I think is the way I would describe it. But the pitch is looking as well as I've seen that pitch for many, many years, and I lived in Rushden for 25 years.
Okay, blimey, yeah. So hopefully, yeah, we'll see how it is.
Well,
August.
wish you all the best, and hope to interview you later in the season. And the better you get back in training, he'll make you do more laps.
Nah, thank you.
Cheers, mate. Thanks, Joel. And now with Darryl Smith, another one of our new signings. Darryl, welcome to AFC Rushden Diamonds.
Thank you. Proud to be here, to be fair.
So let's talk about you a little bit. I know you were playing at Newport Pagnell last year. Is that your only club or other clubs before then?
No, I was at only before that, but apart from that, that's pretty much it for men's football, really.
Have you played against Diamonds before?
No, I never played against Diamonds. Newport did a couple of seasons ago, but I weren't there, so I never got the chance to play.
So, and your position?
Well, on the right, or anywhere along the midfield or up front, really. Anywhere I can get some goals.
So, many goals last season?
I got 14 for Newport from the wing, and then I went and played for another club and got 10 for them.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, so it's not too bad.
So, the one thing about Newport last season, did you play in they obviously had a really good FA Vars run. Did you play in that and enjoy that?
Yeah, I played in that up in Newcastle. It was amazing, really. About over 3,000 fans. Played against Julio Arcade. He's really good as well, so great experience.
And do you know much about the Diamonds?
I know they got promoted 2 seasons running, and they got to the playoffs 2 seasons running as well. But yeah, apart from that, I know they're a really good club. So. And
what persuaded you? Was it? Did you speak to Pete?
Yeah, I spoke to Pete, but really I wanted to push myself even more so as a player. So sort of got me here, really.
Okay, and what do you know about Hayden? You've never played at Hayden Road?
I played at Hayden Road when I was at Olney. Played there a couple of times. It wasn't great of facilities then, but I've seen it lately and it looks really good.
A lot of decorating going on.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, and new goals and stuff. It looks really good.
Yeah, I think you'll be a bit surprised. I think there'll also be some stands going up eventually in the next couple of weeks.
Oh, really? Yeah, that'd be amazing. Get some more fans in there then.
And final question. Obviously, Diamonds play in front of a few fans, and I'm sure you probably don't know. They'll probably make up a song for you as well.
Oh, really? Well, as long as it's a good one, I don't mind.
Yeah, and you better get ready for the coach journey as well, because you'll have to do a song for the team.
I'm a very good singer, so we'll see what happens.
Thanks, Darryl. I'm now here with one of the club stalwarts and club leading scorers. Nice to say that, actually. I'm here with Tom Lorraine. Tom, welcome back. Pleased to be back in training.
As pleased as you can be to be running yourself into the ground, but yeah, good to be back. Good couple of months break. Yeah, back into training has been a good start back.
And this season you don't start with an injury?
No, which has been the first. Obviously last season I missed all of pre-season pretty much. I think the season before that was a bit niggly, but feel good this year, to be honest. Touch wood. Don't want to sort of tempt fate too much, but in good shape hopefully.
And first impressions of the third kit?
Yeah, really nice. The material's really nice. The detail and that sort of thing. So we'll see when we get into the season how it goes.
And I think they'll be seeing everybody because they've got the luminous yellow shorts to come out yet. Yeah,
it always helps, doesn't it? You can't miss someone at a glance. So that'll go down well.
Okay, so let's talk about this season. A few more promotion places, and obviously you played in both the Southern League and the Northern Premier League. So what's your views?
Well, I think the last couple of seasons we've been massively disappointed. We've probably met with expectation that we would want at the start of the season, but when you get to the playoffs, you want to win them. And I think we thought, we had confidence in that we had a good chance in both. Obviously lost both at the final turn, but that happens. We'll come back stronger. It's good experience to be in the playoffs. But we haven't spoken about it yet, but I think the aim is probably the automatic promotion places. If we can try and finish the season without having to go through that pressure pot that is the playoffs, then I think this season will be a success with that.
And obviously different football standard in the two leagues. It was difficult. The Northern Premier, a lot more physical.
Absolutely, a lot more physical, and we knew it was going to be more physical when we went into it. But I didn't think I think we probably underestimated the quality of the football that was played as well. Obviously, when you go into the Southern League, it's not as physical, and looking at the quality, it's maybe not quite as good. I don't know. The other teams have beg to differ about that. But I think we've got a great opportunity with the lads that we've got here that we've managed to keep together. Obviously we've lost a couple, but that happens. The lads that we've brought in seem to be great on first impressions, and you know, certainly amongst the lads we'll be looking to get automatic promotion, I hope.
And I've never asked you this, do you ever set yourself a target how many goals you want in a season?
I do. I set my own personal targets, of which I'm not going to tell you because I saw what happened last year to the strikers when they didn't quite meet their expectations. But I do. I have my own targets for the full season and then individual targets throughout the months and stuff like that. So I've been happy with what I've done over the last couple of years. A few more goals is always nice. Would always be nice to put in, but I'll keep them to myself.
I don't think it's just the goals you're in the team for. You do work hard for the team, and I think also the creativity and your work ethic sets an example to everybody. So I'm sure that's going to continue for this season. Absolutely,
I'll keep doing my thing. Keep doing what has got me in the team so far, and what Peaksy and the coaches seem to be happy with. You know, chip in with a few goals and help here and there, and you know, I'll always work myself for the lads. That's what it's all about. You play for each other. And I'll keep doing that, absolutely.
Have you ever worked out how long it would take you to get to 100 goals?
No, but it's taken me a while to get to 50, so let's not get ahead of ourselves. But you know, I'll keep going, and the numbers keep tightening up, don't they? I don't take too much notice of them between the milestones, and then when you get there, it's obviously a great feeling.
And I know you're one who likes competition, and you've got a new striker, Chris Dillon's joined us, and of course you've got Nab and some other strikers joining us during pre-season. You enjoy the competition?
Absolutely, yeah. I think, you know, competition just drives you on. If you're the only striker, which I have been in certain circumstances over the last few years, you can get sort of a little bit stuck in your ways. You know, you need to be pushed. You need to know that you're not turning up and you're not getting straight in the team. Obviously, if you're scoring goals, you're doing yourself favours and you're keeping yourself in there. So it's all motivation, and we all push each other on. There's always a good morale between the lads here and between the strikers, certainly. We want the best for each other. We want the best for the team at the end of the day, and we're happy, you know, if we're scoring and we're all chipping in. That's great.
And another hat-trick from 2 yards.
Yeah, well, I don't want to go too far out. We did some shooting from about 18 yards the other day, and I said I don't score from that far out. Going to bring the cones in a bit.
All right, Tom, I'll let you go because you're missing training. Thanks a lot, mate, as usual. Thanks, Tom. I'm now here with a third new player, Luke Fairlamb. Luke, welcome to AFC Rushden Diamonds.
Thank you very much.
So let's talk about your career. I think you've just come back from America. Let's start there.
Yeah, I was at Corby Town, and then I went to American Showcase, which was for America. So yeah, there's a bunch of coaches that go there and watch you, and if they like you, if they like the way you play, if they like you as a player, they'll speak to you at the end and offer you a scholarship. So basically, I got offered a full scholarship in St. Peter's, which is in New Jersey.
Okay.
Right next to New York. So that was a 4-year deal. Just got back like a month and a half ago.
And you've been there 4 years?
Yeah, 4 years.
So tell us about, do you enjoy New York?
Yeah, it's good. It gets a bit mental sometimes. The nightlife and everything, really. It's a different experience, great experience, but it's good to be back home now.
And what about the football? Who are you playing for?
It's called a university, St. Peter's University, based in Jersey City.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is it playing around America or just in the northeast of America?
Mainly northeast, but you get to travel back a bit. We played against a team in Canada, and we had a tournament in Florida, which was like a 4-day thing. So you play against the same teams, but it's in Florida. So you get to enjoy all the all the roller coasters and theme parks and everything.
So when you've been playing here, you've been at Silby?
Yeah, part-time Silby. Played against Northampton last weekend. It was more like come back in December for Christmas and play like 4 or 5 games, keep my fitness up, get a good standard of football.
And a nice pitch as well.
Yeah, it's a great pitch, great facilities. Never seen a pitch like it, really. You get pitches like that in America, but you don't really see them here.
And obviously you're now signed for Diamonds, and looking forward to the new season?
Yeah, very excited. I haven't played full-time here for 4 or 5 years now, so it's going to be a different experience. Can't wait for the season. Hopefully we get promoted. Hopefully things go well.
And your position?
I play left mid or right mid or left back sometimes.
Okay, so right or left foot?
I'm left-footed, but trying to use my right foot when I can.
It's not a swinger.
No. It's getting there. It's all right, but mainly left foot.
And do you know any of the players here?
Yeah, I know a few players from when the old Rushden Diamonds was about. I was playing for them when I was 8 till 12. So I know a player, Joe Curtis.
Yeah.
Joe Curtis, he was there. Joel Jesse, a couple new players, and just meeting all the rest of the boys now.
Okay, so obviously looking forward to the new season and pre-season training. How are you enjoying that?
Yeah, it's good. It's been tough. We've been running on the track. Went race course the other day when everyone else was playing. Yeah, that was tough. But yeah, it's good quality. It's good fitness.
Well, I can actually say that one of the problems we didn't have any wingers last year. We struggled on the wing, so I think you're going to be welcomed by all the fans when we turn up on Saturday, and I hope you're looking forward to it.
Yeah, definitely looking forward to it. Can't wait for the first game. Always excited on game day. There's a few new wingers as well. Joel's a winger, so should be good competition to keep the place.
Who's quickest?
Me, of course. I'm the quickest in the team. Don't worry about that.
I don't need love.